Hello, you have logged into Oneindia News YouTube channel and this is Mariam. The dispute between India and China over the Doklam Plateau has been escalating with every passing day. And many say that the possibility of a war is not out of question. So the point arises, if the two countries do go to war, who will attack first? Will it be India attacking first or will it be China attacking first? I'm sure many of you must be thinking, oh come on, we know the answer to this question, it's definitely India. Our military is weaker, we can't attack first. Yes, you are right, India cannot attack first. But the reason behind why India cannot attack first goes beyond the mere technicality of a weak military strength. The reason why India cannot make the first move lies in the structure of its government. Now we have to understand that war is basically a political act. It's not the military that fights the war, but the political leaders who declare the war and are hence responsible for its outcome. Now this outcome in turn can lead to a change of government or change of leadership. There is this selectorate theory of war, according to which the general tendency of democratic leaders is to fight easier wars. Now the grip of democratic leaders on power is dependent upon the support it gets from its population. So they tend to avoid fighting difficult wars. And in a democracy, in comparison to other regimes, the chances of the result of a war getting reflected in elections is really high. So the democratic leaders have to ensure victory at any cost. Thus they put in all the efforts to win the war. They put in increased military spending at the cost of reduced public spending. Now if the country wins the war, well and good. The countrymen forget about all the futile sufferings, and these futile sufferings, let me remind you, is a result of the reduced spending on public welfare because all the money was going into fighting wars. So they forget about all the futile sufferings and they rejoice in the country's victory. But if the country loses the war, then these countrymen will not only recollect all those futile sufferings but will also get deeply affected with the humiliation that is brought to the nation. And this logic specifically holds true in India's case. Now the Lok Sabha elections in India are due sometime in May 2019. And India cannot afford to go to war with China because a war with China at this point of time would mean complete disruption of the Indian economy, which is anyway battling with the jolts of policies like demonetization and GST. And the record of this government has not been very good when it comes to economic growth. So India cannot afford to go to war with China. The most appropriate step on India's part at this point of time would be to prepare for the war in the best possible way, but do not make the first move. Preparing for the war anyway, it will unite national sentiments and national feelings, but making the first move will be the biggest blunder. Well, that's all for now. Hope you found the piece of information interesting. In case you have any queries or doubts regarding anything, you can mention them in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and do click on the bell so that you get notifications about all the latest updates and videos.